Apoki. It's so nice to reach you once more. I want to invite you to the Word and Wisdom Conference coming up on the 18th of April at the Upper Room Conference Hall of Petra Christian Academy at Otowodo in Ugeli, Agbara Junction. Ask of Petra Christian Academy. Very easy. Behind the Gofure Motors. Any bike man will bring you to Petra Christian Academy. We're going to be talking about ministry in the 21st century. And that brings me to what I want to speak on. Recently, there was a lot of noise about what one son of a big national preacher, the statement he made, Leke Adeboye. He said that pastors who spoke after Daddy Gio had spoken were goats and that they were not sons. I feel very bad for the father because I know he's a very gentle man, very humble man, very articulate man. Leke's statement is not a reflection of the father. Neither can it be said to be the kind of upbringing he has received. He's an adult that has schooled and has traveled. That statement is a reflection of a thought process of the elite, the religious elite, the political elite, the economic elite, the traditional elite. In Nigeria and Africa, they have a way they see those who do not belong to their class. Recently, the man of OPM, I think is the Omega Power Ministry in Port Harcourt, or I don't know, the OPM, that has been sending children overseas with scholarship to go and school. Somebody called him that why is he sending poor people's children overseas to go and get university education? That education overseas is not for the children of the poor. Do you also remember David Mark, who said that telephone is not for poor people? There is a perception the elite in Nigeria in particular have about poor people and about those who are underneath them and the general populace. There was a painful incident I had in 1973. My father retired from the Warri Urban District Council as a very junior worker, and his pension had not been paid. And I was in secondary school. We needed to pay 22 naira for second term, and I was sent out of school. I went to meet my father, and he went to source for 22 naira. He met one of the richest Urobo men then, his friend, and he was his political big man. And the man asked him, "What do you want 22 naira for?" My father told him that he wanted to use it to pay his son's school fees. And the big Urobo man asked him, "What's the name of your son's school?" And he said, "Government College, Ugeli." And the man said that you don't prevent a child from having big teeth, that he must have big lips to cover the big teeth. Now, why did you send your son to Government College, Ugeli, instead of sending your son to a cheap school for poor people? And my father wept. My father had one blind eye, and he wept. When I saw my father weeping, I was grieved in my spirit. And that formed, to a large extent, my approach to life. I don't do things because of tribe. I don't associate with people because of religion, because of denomination, because of association, I live my life to the best of my ability. I dare to walk alone and to build my life. Nigeria, we're in a state where the political elite see us like goats. If you see the promises that they made in 2015, the ones Goodluck Jonathan made, the ones they've been making since independence, electricity, roads, schools, healthcare, and security, and prosperity, the same promises since independence. I was born in 1959, and I started reading very early. I started being aware very early. The same promises made military broadcasts made, the same promises, but we have gotten the same results of deception, poverty, corruption, anarchy. They use our heads to hit each other. What is bothering me is that the people who are suffering the greatest pain are the ones who dance more for the elite. So, Leke is not too wrong. He just spoke the mind of religious elites, that those of us who are not in leadership position, that we are goats. You know, pastors are transferred anyhow without consideration for their children. They will just transfer a pastor without consideration for their children. In all denominations, the leadership live in luxury, the pastors live in extreme poverty. In all denominations, same with political parties. You that will struggle, dance, carry ballot boxes, paint yourselves white, dance and dance and dance, you will suffer the same poverty. But their children are coming to contest as House of Reps members. They are coming to contest as House of Assembly members. They don't care if those who were there before now had performed well. They are not interested. All they are interested in is that you must be an instrument for their own growth. What's really wrong in a pastor making a few statements or preaching after that the GO has spoken? A graduate, some of them master's degree holders, some of them PhD holders. It is that you are not supposed to have a voice. You have to be seen and not to be heard. What is wrong in an imam making a statement about security in this country? Why must he be transferred from the mosque, suspended from the mosque? It is because he is not a goat. He dared to have a mind of his own. They don't want us to have a mind of our own. That's why religion is used, Islam, Christianity. It's all in a bid to turn us to goats and see us as goats. When somebody tells you to bring your first salary of the year, that it will make you prosper, it is because you are a goat. When somebody tells you that he will anoint his male organ to sleep with you, it is because you are a goat. Somebody tells you to fast for 40 days, 100 days, so that you will prosper. It is because he thinks you are a goat. Somebody tells you that he's going to make millionaires out of people, 220 million people. How many millionaires has he made from Kogi State? And you will see young men who are his age bracket because they come from poor backgrounds. They are behaving like goats. There are so many goats in the country. Leke just expressed his mind, expressed the perspective that people have about us, have about Nigerians. That's why policemen flog us. That's why soldiers flog us. It is because they think that we are goats. It is so sad, so sad. We must prove them wrong. Leke has apologized, I agree. But when you want to know the truth about how somebody feels about you, get him angry. Let him get drunk. Or try to compete with him. Or try to tell him the truth. He will tell you how he really feels about you. They think that we are goats. You want to share 5,000 to how many thousand people? You want to buy mosquito nets for $200 million. You want to take a loan. How much does it take to build a mosquito net factory? I think they see us as goats. They see us as Delta goats, Hausa goats, Fulani goats, Yoruba goats, Igbo goats. They see us as goats, TV goats, see us as Bachama goats. It's so sad. If they see us as human beings, they will not treat us the way they are treating us in this country. They will not give you 5,000 to collect your vote. If you take it, you are a goat. If you go and fight your fellow youths because of a rich old man like me, you are a goat. You can kill somebody to make money, you are a goat. Our goatism is enough. Let's try to be wise. God bless you. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Don't be a goat.